Parents, students, and OSU faculty, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today on behalf of our Oklahoma State Scholars Society. At this time, I'd like to introduce you all to a very special group of people, my friends and colleagues, last year's Scholars and Fellows. If you would all please stand so that others may recognize you. I've always loved to begin a speech with a quote. I've always thought it fitting to start with the kind of words that are so powerful and memorable. They stand out above the rest of the noise and transcend time. Like my senior graduation speech when I quoted C.S. Lewis, there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Or the time I very first ran for leadership position and quoted Dr. Seuss, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Or my farewell address as West District 4-H president when I quoted Captain Jack Sparrow. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. I love to begin with a quote, so there's 3 of them. Last year, I was sitting in the very same place as many of you, and in the interest of full transparency, I was scared stiff. I like to think I gave off an air of cool professionalism, but reality was probably closer to that of a deer in the headlights, wearing a 3-piece suit. This small-town country girl was about to shake hands with the president of her dream school, and that was before the oh-so-terrifying interview process. But while last year was a time of some serious nerves, it was also a time of reflection on just how I'd managed to land myself in such an amazing place. I found the answer in some powerful words, but not any you would be familiar with. These weren't spoken by C.S. Lewis or Dr. Seuss or even Captain Jack Sparrow, but by my mom. She said, "Amanda Grace, you always have a choice." These are some of the most empowering words I have ever heard. With them, I can choose how my life is lived. But they have a catch. When I choose, all excuses are removed. The very first time my mom said these words, she was reminding me that even though my darling little brother was doing his best to antagonize me, I chose to get angry and lash out. She said these words again when I was struggling with bullies at school, saying I got to choose whether or not I let their words hurt me. When I nearly got the worst test grade of my life because I'd been too busy to study, she said, "No, you simply chose to spend your time elsewhere." We cannot choose our circumstances, but we can choose how we respond to them. Amanda Grace, you always have a choice. Now, it's my opinion that to this point, you have all made some very good choices. I mean, they've brought you here, haven't they? To what I would say, objectively, of course, is one of the greatest campuses there is. My time here at OSU has been everything I dreamed it would be, and then some. I'm so excited for each and every one of you to experience this campus and all it has to offer. But first, you have to make it through today. Fortunately, I have some advice on that front as well. First, choose to be open. You never know which of your fellow interviewees could end up being some of your closest friends here on campus. I'm speaking from experience. Just Friday, I went to see the Captain Marvel premiere with some good friends I never would have made except for interview day last year. Furthermore, get to know the faculty sitting at the tables around you. These are some amazing people who genuinely care about your success. And trust me, you will see them again. Next, choose to be yourself. The interviewers have already seen lists of your accomplishments. And while I'm sure all of your achievements are amazing, this is your time to shine as you. I'm sure all of you are incredible, but the one thing that you can do better than anyone else in this room, guaranteed, is be yourself. Let them see your personality, your aspirations, your dreams. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you and wish the very best of luck to all of you. Remember to breathe, and that Dr. Garbutt and the others may look scary, but they don't bite. And finally, I leave you with my last bit of advice in a simple truth. If the world does not change, it is because we chose not to change it. So whether it's here and now, as you finish high school and start your college career, or decades down the road, choose to change the world. Thank you for your time, and go Pokes.